Hello everyone and welcome to another UConn UPDC construction project update. My name is Lou Gant and today is February 16, 2018. We are on the Northwest Science Quad infrastructure upgrade, otherwise known as the Gant Tunnel extension. This is our 8th video of this series. We're going to be taking you through the progress since our last update. We're going to start at the east end where construction has restarted, the 150 mark. Perfect time to thank our colleague Milton Levin for his collaboration on these amazing aerial shots. Here we go. The two men are standing over the existing tunnel that we're going to tie into. The excavator has begun to excavate this 150 mark, which means 150 feet plus or minus the start point. There's the tunnel where we began. The orange tarp closes it off for temp heat. Wow, soils over the top in this area. This section here, we met a haul road to get men and equipment from the south to the north. The different layers, we put the material in lifts, 2 feet down, next 2 feet, 2 feet, area for staging. We're going to show you how the supportive excavation comes apart, which is the shoring north and south. As we look down, we see the different stages of construction. The lid, the roof, this deck is complete. You can see the men putting the waterproofing over the top. The orange tarps are covering the next section that was just cast. And as we look down, the metal decking, that will be cast in the next couple of days. But here it is, the end of the tunnel in this stage, the 575-foot plus mark from the beginning. Fantastic. We're going to let the drone continue so you get a perspective where we are on campus here. This is the intersection at the North Garage, Hillside Road. As we swing back over, totally different perspective. We now have the sun at our back, not in our face, but there's the end of the tunnel. And we're going to pick this up under our next project with our supplemental utility plan. To the left-hand side, the work in Auditorium Road extension's been completed. Right up tight against Gant, the final yard drains are going in, the green tubes standing up, the last layer of utilities in this section. Great. And over to the left-hand side where you see the excavator, tomorrow we're going to do a boots on the ground look, and I'm going to show you a structure that's going to be the last final electrical structure that's going to go in this area right in through here. But again, here we are. We're now picking up all the way from this east, this 150 mark, and we'll be heading to the east and eventually finally tying in to the tunnel. Our remediation work at UTIB has been completed. We can see the drill rig putting our well points in right up next to the building. I'll take you closer and show you that. And that is our final process before we can excavate right up next to UTIB. We are all the way to the west, to the end of the tunnel. Foundation is here. Magnificent progress since our last update. So from the beginning all the way to the eastern side, we are in the range of 575 feet to this location. A great opportunity to see the different levels of progress here. We can see some blankets. They just poured these walls yesterday. The rebar is coming out. We can see some decking over here, the metal decking. I'll show you some posts on the inside. They're getting ready to cast the slab on the top of there. And then the orange blankets, the deck we call it, was cast recently through there. We are so excited because of the process, and we're going to take you through it up above. Once we pour the deck in through here, we do the waterproofing, we bring the soils up, and finally this temporary shoring that we have here for this duck bank, this old antique duck bank. We get a chance to rebuild it once the soils get up to this level right in through here. Very exciting. So a month or so, this area will be completed. A little closer look why we're so excited. All these temporary utilities in here all get replaced with permanent. Not all of them. This is a telecommunication duck bank that will stay in through here. That over there is an existing high voltage electrical duct bank. We're going to repair that when we get to there. But this temporary bypass on the sewer system, that'll go away once the soil's in here. We put the permanent pipe in here. This is a 36-inch storm drainage line right in through here. That becomes permanent once we get done. Temporary water line gets replaced with a permanent line. The steam line that we see down below, one of our first shutdowns, that gets permanent. It's another sewer bypass over in through here, gets changed. Great time to catch up on the Auditorium Road extension here. Huge progress since our last video. Concentration was to get through here, get all the utilities in this section in through here. Some temporary paving in when the kids came back in the end of January. Success. Fence line's been moved back up. Great progress. Walk through here, massive telecommunications, manhole right in through here. We saw this. Remember, we saw the conduits coming down in through here, never to be seen again. Okay, huge storm drainage system in through here. And then on this side, running right down through here, is our water, steam, condensate. Our final utilities in this area right in here, the yard drains. That's fantastic to be able to complete those. Now this area, we're going to keep our eye on Phase 1B. This becomes a circular plaza deck area here with a little retaining wall. This is going to be a feature landscaped area once we get into this Phase 1B in a month or so. Still approximately 10 feet down below the finished grade, but we get a chance to walk on the top for the first time on the top of our new tunnel down in through here. We can see the process, the protective board over the top. This is the primer that they have going over in here, and then eventually they'll finish this up. To explain a little bit about the SOE, the supportive excavation right in through here, and you get a chance to see the process here. The mini piles get cut down below. All the lagging, the wood lagging comes off. The steel beams, we call the whalers, they come off. And eventually, like we were never here before. What a great example of the coordination required. Underground utilities. There's the tunnel, the edge of our new tunnel, about a foot, massive emergency power, structured manhole, new duct bank over to the side, about a foot over there. So a great picture of the required coordination. Nice job. Finally, on the eastern end, the UTIB situation we had with the piling has been straightened out. We have begun our excavation back through here. We're going to take you over and show you. We're waiting for the well points to be able to keep the water table down. So big improvements this week over in here. We're at UTIB here. Our final piece is in place, and that is our dewatering system. There you can see right in through here, these are well points. This 1.5 PVC goes down below the excavation. We'll take a quick peek here. The bottom of the PVC has these slits in the pipe, smaller than the rocks that are around it. They use some pool sand to go around it. The water's captured in there. This is a vacuum tube over in this area, and this was our final piece. We got to stabilize the water table below our excavation so we don't get any slough in from the excavation. And so excited to be on this last portion of the tunnel here. Remember back, we had to do some remediation work on this column over here that we found that wasn't on solid bearing surface. That work was done, and here we go. There's the end of our existing tunnel. Remember, we talked many times under the excavator, we're gonna cast the new tunnel right on the side of it. That's an old water line that was in there that we removed. This is our temporary reclaimed water line in through here. We've been down here before, getting a chance to walk on the new soil that they put in. All right, very nice. Here we go. Put a stone down in through here. We got the mini excavator working because it can handle the space in here. The lagging, they stuff it with a little bit of hay to keep the fines from coming out. Enter to the new tunnel, all right? So it's not 100% work in progress in here, but what a great way to store our utilities, for a long time. No degradation to the pipes in through here. Okay, we can see how they loop from one side over to the other side. Massive supports system. Electrical cable tray in through here. Nice. Finally, as we get towards the end of the construction here, we can see the temporary shoring down the middle in through here to hold the slab while the concrete cures. So total, as I mentioned, 575 feet plus of new tunnel in through here. We'll take a quick look back in through here. In the tunnel, we got another couple of 100 feet to go in through here. This will be close to 600 feet all the way down through here. And then you'll be able to walk under the road in the tunnel, over to pharmacy, turn to the right, and back over to the central utility plant. Very nice. We'll come out here and we'll see the different stages of construction in through here. Again, the shoring, we were out in here. And you can see how that was a low point back there. You can see how the deck, the slab in here, raises up a little bit through here. We have the blankets to keep the heat in. All right. And here's where we are right in through here. So this deck, if you go back to our previous video, it's shored, ready for placement, has not been placed yet. They got some supports, not all of them. We flew over the top, we stood over the top, and now we'll finish down in the bottom here. So the end of our tunnel for now, right through here. This is a big space in through here. We got some interior piers to hold it up in through here. All right, pretty deep in through here. Again, today is February 16th, 2017, and we thank you for your interest in our university projects. Remember to subscribe to our UPDC YouTube channel. At the bottom in red here, a click on the subscribe, a second click on the bell right next to it. Now you'll receive an automatic email every time we add a video to this site. We thank you for your interest in our university projects. Have a great day.